Chosen one, if this message found you on November 25th, understand this is not accidental. Today marks a rare cosmic alignment, a spiritual pressure point where the universe quietly places a miracle along your path. A hidden blessing, a divine signal, a subtle shift that only awakened souls can recognize. Your energy will feel different today. Your spirit will feel guided. Your intuition will whisper something specific. Because November 25th isn't an ordinary date. This is the day your miracle begins. Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to hear has the power to reshape the direction of your destiny. In life, there are quiet days that pass without notice, and then there are days when the universe silently rearranges everything around you. November 25th is one of those days, a spiritual hinge, a turning point, a moment that shifts your timeline even though nothing obvious appears to be happening. The world might look unchanged. The sun rises normally, people go about their routines, but spiritually, the energy is completely different. You may feel like something is moving behind the scenes, something your soul senses even if your mind can't name it yet. That's because November 25th carries a rare cosmic pattern, a divine configuration aligning intuition, activation, karmic release, and timeline acceleration all at once. These forces don't create chaos, they create precision. They show up not in dramatic events, but in subtle shifts. A persistent thought, a feeling that follows you, a sudden realization, a pull towards something new, or a peaceful anticipation stirring within you. Miracles rarely begin with thunder. They begin with a quiet, spiritual vibration. Today, the air around you may feel charged, almost alive. It may feel like the atmosphere itself is holding a message that your intuition is trying to interpret. You might notice a deeper calm, a weight lifting off your chest, an unexplainable excitement, a mental stillness, a moment where everything feels aligned, the urge to slow down and pay attention. These sensations aren't random, they're miracle signals. Your soul is picking up on a shift approaching your life. Imagine the universe opening a concealed doorway, one that appears only when your spirit is ready. You may not see it physically, but your intuition feels its presence. This doorway represents an opportunity, a solution you've been seeking, a connection tied to your future, a breakthrough you've been waiting for, a shift in your destiny. It may appear quietly, but its impact can be life-changing. Mystics describe today as an alignment window, a moment when past, present, and future overlap. In this overlap, your timeline becomes flexible, allowing miracles to enter more easily. Your intentions, desires, subconscious destiny, and soul path all sync together. You may recognize this alignment through perfectly timed signs, repeating numbers, a dream that feels like a message, a song that hits you unexpectedly, a wave of clarity, a spark of creativity, an important thought, an old memory rising up, or a coincidence that feels too intentional to dismiss. These are not random events. They're cosmic nudges guiding you toward what is already forming. When a miracle is approaching, these nudges appear to open your awareness. Maybe you cross paths with someone unexpectedly. Maybe an old situation suddenly makes sense. Maybe a door closes so a better one can open. Every nudge is part of a larger orchestration. Your spirit guides, ancestors, and higher self have been preparing this moment for a long time. They've been clearing out old cycles, dissolving karmic energy, releasing outdated relationships, and making room in your life for something new. They've been waiting for all the pieces to align, waiting for today. Miracles rarely make a loud entrance. They show up as whispers before they show up as blessings. November 25th is that whisper, the quiet signal that something powerful is entering your life. Your intuition feels louder, your emotions feel deeper, your mind feels clearer, your spirit feels awake. If you feel even a hint of this today, it means the miracle is close. One of the first signs appears when your energy shifts in a way you can't explain. It's not dramatic or chaotic, just unmistakably different. You pause and think, why do I feel like this today? That's the universe's subtle knock, telling you something is moving on your behalf. You may feel like your inner world is rearranging itself. You feel softer, calmer, more aware. Your intuition grows sharper. Your emotions feel more meaningful. Your focus becomes clearer. You might feel more grounded without trying, more observant, more connected to your own energy. It's like your soul has stepped back into observer mode, watching everything from a higher vantage point. You start noticing things you used to overlook: people's tone, the energy in certain spaces, how your old self differs from who you're becoming. This is energetic recalibration, the realignment that happens before every spiritual and material blessing. Your body feels it before your life reflects it. A lighter chest, deeper breaths, loosened shoulders, tingles or chills, warmth in the heart, sudden calm, intuitive goosebumps. These sensations aren't random. Your energy field is tuning itself to the frequency of the miracle approaching. It's like switching to a higher channel. Sometimes this shift brings clarity. Sometimes it brings confusion. Sometimes both. Why? Because your old timeline is dissolving. Old beliefs, old emotions, old patterns releasing to make space for what's coming next. Your mind may cling to the familiar, even when your spirit already knows you're rising. Your soul naturally gravitates toward whatever is meant for you, and that inner pull can create a strange tension. You may find yourself drifting away from certain people, unfazed by things that once triggered you, uncertain about what you want, crystal clear about what you don't, suddenly exhausted, unexpectedly motivated, emotional for no reason, or hopeful without proof. This in-between emotional space is sacred. This is where transformation begins. You become selective with your energy. As your vibration shifts, your tolerance for anything that doesn't align begins to fade. You may notice negative conversations draining you faster, chaotic or dishonest people feeling unbearable, loud or messy environments overwhelming you. Content that once entertained you now sitting heavy on your spirit. You may crave quiet, nature, solitude, or anything that protects your peace. This isn't moodiness. This is energetic intelligence. Your spirit is removing anything that could interfere with the miracle forming for you. Your vibration is rising, and because of that rise, old patterns and old relationships may suddenly feel out of place. This is your higher self stepping up and leading the way toward alignment. Your intuition sharpens. On days like November 25th, your inner voice grows louder and more exact. You may catch yourself thinking, something big is coming. I don't know why, but I feel prepared. This feels like a turning point. I feel protected today. Something is shifting. Something better is nearing. These aren't random thoughts. They're intuitive downloads. And when your intuition becomes this clear, it means the universe is actively guiding you toward the next phase of your destiny. Before a blessing arrives, emotional clearing often comes first. You may feel unexpectedly emotional. Old memories rise up. Tears come without warning. Sadness, you thought you healed, resurfaces. You feel nostalgic, or you feel deeply grateful. This release isn't weakness, it's preparation. A miracle can't land in a heart crowded with old energy. Your soul naturally begins purging whatever cannot follow you into the new timeline. Your spirit always knows before your mind does. Here's the deeper truth. Your energy receives the miracle long before your physical world does. That's why your body feels different. That's why your thoughts feel elevated. That's why your intuition is louder. That's why your emotions have more weight today. Your spirit is sensing what your eyes cannot see yet. You may not know what the miracle looks like. You may not see physical evidence yet. You may not understand the changes happening behind the scenes, but your energy does. Your energy always knows. This is the earliest and clearest sign that your miracle day has begun. The vibration comes before the manifestation. The feeling comes before the blessing. The inner shift comes before the outer change. Once your energy shifts, your reality begins to move with it. Chosen one, this sign is one of the strongest indicators that a miracle is entering your timeline. Yet it's a sign most people misinterpret. Many expect miracles to arrive through open doors, smooth moments, and perfect timing. But in reality, miracles often begin with interruptions. When something destined is nearing you, the universe may rearrange your day with sudden pauses, delays, cancellations, or unexpected redirects that appear inconvenient but are actually intentional. And today, November 25th, you may experience one or more of these interruptions. A plan falls through. A meeting gets rescheduled. Someone becomes unavailable. Traffic slows you down. Technology glitches. A message arrives late. Your usual routine gets disrupted. Your energy suddenly stops. Your first reaction may be frustration. You might think, why is this happening right now? This was supposed to work. What changed so suddenly? But here's what your spirit needs to remember. This is not a setback. This is a divine reroute. The universe is repositioning you. These interruptions may feel annoying, but they are spiritually deliberate. It's the universe saying, not that way, not that person, not that energy, not right now. You're being shielded, even if you don't know from what. Interruption as redirection. Sometimes the delay isn't protection from danger, it's guidance towards something better. A delay may place you in perfect timing. A cancellation may open space you didn't know you needed. A closed door may be pointing you toward a more aligned opportunity. A sudden change may position you exactly where you're meant to be. This is like your spiritual GPS recalculating your route. If the universe sees your current path won't lead to your miracle, it will pause you, then redirect you. On charged days like November 25th, when miracle energy is active, your intuition becomes hypersensitive. You may feel a sudden heaviness, a discomfort around someone, the energy in a room shifting, a strong urge to stay home, a warning not to go somewhere, a nudge telling you to wait. This isn't anxiety or overthinking. This is guidance. Your higher self is steering you away from paths that would interfere with the blessing approaching. When your soul detects misalignment, your energy reacts instantly and redirects you. Every interruption carries a message. For chosen ones, nothing is random. Here are the spiritual meanings behind common disruptions. A rude message, not rejection, protection. A delayed response, not disrespect. Divine timing adjusting. A cancelled plan, not failure, space being created. A closed door, not loss, a better door forming. Someone pulling away, not abandonment, energetic mismatch revealed. Nothing is accidental when you're stepping into a higher timeline. When a miracle is close, your path becomes quieter. You might notice people pulling back, plans shifting, your energy withdrawing, your routine feeling unfamiliar, or a sense that something is being rearranged behind the scenes. This is the universe clearing the way. Your miracle doesn't want noise, competition, or confusion. It wants clarity. It wants alignment. It wants your attention. So the universe removes anything that would interfere. Sometimes gently, sometimes abruptly, but always with purpose. The space has to be cleared before the blessing arrives. Think of your life like a stage. Before the main character steps out, the lights are adjusted, the set is reset, the clutter is removed. Your miracle is the main character, and it needs a clear stage. So if you experience pauses, delays, or sudden changes today, don't panic. Something is being cleaned. Something is being prepared. Something is being aligned. Your miracle is moving toward you. Interruptions are not endings. They are the universe making sure you arrive at the right moment, on the right path, for what is meant for your soul. Chosen one, out of all the signs that a hidden blessing is approaching, this one is the most direct. The universe's way of ensuring you don't miss what's coming. When your destiny is shifting, when your energy is rising, and when a blessing is forming behind the scenes, the universe begins speaking. Not always through words, not always through people, but often through synchronicities that hit your spirit deeply. Today, November 25th, the veil between the physical world and the spiritual world is thinner. You may notice signs and messages that feel too precise, too emotional, too accurate to overlook. This is known as divine echo, a frequency where the universe repeats messages until your soul acknowledges them. Divine echo may show up as angel numbers like 111, 222, 333, 444, 555. Dreams that feel more real than waking life. There are moments when life feels like it's whispering to you, a phrase you keep seeing everywhere, a person saying the exact thing you were just thinking, a feeling that won't let go, a memory that rises out of nowhere, an intuition that murmurs, "Pay attention." A message arrives at the perfect moment. A lyric answers the question you never asked out loud. A random video speaks directly to your situation. A sign you asked for shows up. Feathers, numbers, birds, lights, shapes, and it feels too precise to dismiss. These aren't coincidences. They are conversations. The universe communicates with the chosen through patterns, synchronicity, and perfect timing. What makes these signs unforgettable is not just that they appear, it's how they hit. They land in your chest. They stir your soul. They give you goosebumps, warmth, clarity, emotion, or peace. A moment so strong, you whisper, "This is for me." That is spiritual resonance. Your soul recognizing truth before your mind can question it. And when a miracle is near, this resonance intensifies, not because the sign predicts the miracle, but because the sign prepares you for it. Your energy must open, your awareness must rise, your spirit must be ready. So the universe sends nudges, hints, confirmations, little signals that lift your frequency toward the blessing moving in your direction. These signs tell your spirit, don't doubt the shift you feel. Stay aligned. Keep going. Something is unfolding for you. Around this time, last night, early this morning, your dreams may have felt different, vivid, symbolic, emotional, prophetic. Dreams of past people, unfamiliar places, water, bridges, mountains, animals, light, or a voice calling your name. These dreams aren't random. When your spirit shifts timelines, your subconscious begins to speak. It clears old energy, reveals what's leaving, and shows glimpses of what's entering. Some dreams offer closure. Others offer direction. Some give warning. Others bring blessings early. On November 25th, your dreams become a portal, your soul communicating in symbols and intuition. You may notice that every sign arrives with impossible timing. You think of someone and they text you. You ask for clarity and receive instant confirmation. You feel lost and a message appears that speaks directly to you. This is alignment. This is guidance. This is your ancestors, your protectors, your higher self working together, clearing your path, lifting your intuition, softening your heart, preparing your spirit. You are not walking blindly. You are being guided step by step. When your miracle is close, the universe speaks louder. Your intuition sharpens. Your reality sends signals. If you receive a sign today that feels too precise, too emotional, too perfect, honor it. It arrived because you were meant to see it. It is proof your new timeline is already forming around you. Your miracle isn't on the way. It is entering your energy right now. November 25th is not ordinary. It is destiny coded. Something that has been trying to reach you for months is finally finding its way through. A blessing, a breakthrough, a shift, a hidden miracle aligned with your path. Every sign, dream, message, and inner knowing today is preparing you for what comes next. Your old timeline is closing. Your spirit is rising. Your destiny is awakening. You are not who you were yesterday, and after today, you never will be again. You are not waiting for the miracle, you are stepping into it. If this message reached your soul, say, I am ready for my November 25th miracle. Your new timeline is already unfolding. There are days when something inside you starts to shift so quietly that you almost miss it, a pull you can't explain, a strange clarity that has no source, a sudden distance from things, people, and emotions that used to hold power over you. You feel detached from certain conversations, uninterested in old habits, unbothered by triggers that once consumed you. Your desires blur, yet your boundaries sharpen. You feel tired without knowing why, energized without a reason, emotional without a cause, hopeful without evidence. This in-between space is sacred. It's the threshold of transformation. It's where your spirit begins preparing you for the next chapter long before you see it. As your inner world upgrades, your energy becomes more selective. What used to feel normal suddenly feels heavy. Noisy environments overwhelm you. Drama drains you instantly. Certain people feel chaotic. Certain conversations feel pointless. Even music or content you once enjoyed feels too dense for your current state. You crave quiet. You crave nature. You crave peace. You crave yourself. This isn't moodiness. This is spiritual intelligence. Your vibration is rising, and anything that doesn't match your evolving frequency naturally falls away. Relationships, thoughts, habits, environments, they begin to lose their hold because your soul is preparing for what's next. And on days charged with spiritual intensity, like November 25th, your intuition sharpens dramatically. You hear thoughts that feel like messages. Something is changing. I feel protected today. A shift is happening. Something good is on its way. These aren't random thoughts. They're internal signals. Your spirit knows before your eyes do. Before a breakthrough arrives, your energy receives it first. Your emotions feel it. Your intuition senses it. Your body reacts to it. That's why you feel different today. The miracle attaches to your spirit before it appears in your physical world. A powerful shift always starts within. And often, the universe makes its presence known through interruptions. Things pause unexpectedly. Plans change without warning. Someone becomes unavailable. A meeting is moved. The energy of your day slows down. You feel a sudden stop within yourself. Your first instinct is frustration, but in truth, these disruptions are rerouting you. They protect you from situations, conversations, or decisions that could block what is trying to enter your life. A cancelled plan may be a shield. A delay may be alignment. A closed door may be redirection. A sudden discomfort may be a warning from your higher self.